everybody, Nico here. Hope you're having a wonderful end to your January 2022. I know I am. The weekly tarot forecasts for this week, the week starting the 31st, are available to everybody. And I was just, wrapping up doing some recordings for them, and I started to get this guidance that these do need to be out there for everybody. Normally, they are only available to YouTube member supporters and Patreon supporters, but I do follow my guides, I follow my guidance, and so that is what we are doing for this week. We are at the beginning of a very big era and narrative shift, especially with, Venus going direct and then Mercury going direct later on this week, and so I hope this really helps you out. If you would like continued access to these weeklies, you can sign up to either become a YouTube member supporter or a Patreon supporter. If you are interested in just horoscopes only, then the YouTube membership supporter option is for you. And if you are interested in access to things like early releases and weekly lives, as well as discounts on top of the weekly tarot readings, then Patreon is an option for you, and you can always see down below for more details. So I hope you enjoy these weeklies, guys. Thank you so much for dropping by, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate it, and of course engagement helps this channel out a lot. And if you ever want to get a session with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com. Hey there, Aries. It's time to have a look and see what is going on when it comes to your week starting January 31st, 2022. And just a quick reminder, if you are watching your rising sign forecast, you're getting additional clarity as to how a great deal of your sun sign forecast is showing up. And your moon sign, well, that's going to be giving you the less prominent, albeit still significant side story that's also playing out throughout the course of the week. And if you ever want to get a session with me, go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com. This week, the big spiritual theme, or the big focus behind all things, is the King of Pentacles upright. And this is a week where you're going to notice all areas of your life are going through a big workover, because the King of Pentacles is all about shaping everything up to be able to not only increase in its value or what it actually produces in terms of its worth, its productivity in general, but also giving you a chance to lift up into a space of higher status, a state of higher achievement, because the King of Pentacles is always about bringing in new peace and new prosperity, but also transforming your environment, or all environments that you have, in order to protect and maintain and secure that new peace and prosperity. And so as this working over occurs throughout the course of this week, you may be noticing a lot of dismantling, but also a lot of rebuilding and improving and polishing going on at the same time. It is always for the best when the King of Pentacles shows up, but you may encounter some stress among others during this time, because remember, this is all a positive change, but how it affects people depends on how they respond to that change. Otherwise, beautiful week. Really nothing to complain about here, and I feel like ultimately, again, you're getting worked over in the best of ways possible. When it comes to your material circumstances, your work, your job, your finances, you do have the Six of Cups upright. And this week, you're going to be finding out about some kind of rollback or some kind of return that is highly beneficial to you. And again, this could also apply to practical concerns relating to home and family. With the Six of Cups, we are returning things to a previous state that are superior to what we have been working with. This could be the reversal of a policy, the reversal of some kind of command or decree, or possibly the return of an old financial or professional opportunity that really does belong to you. If there is a rollback going on as far as how things are conducted in work or in financial matters, it's because in recent weeks or months, something that may have gotten started or a bad trend that has been, in existence for a while is finally being shown for being no good or not serving at all. And so we're returning everybody back to a better space and time, something that was more, again, lucrative, but also a lot more smooth just in the living and working it. When it comes to your community, friends, relatives, and other people in your life, teammates, collaborators, and alliances as well, you have the Six of Wands upright. And it does look like there's going to be news of some kind of big win for a team or for a family or maybe a collaboration that you are committed to or involved in. And this is going to be something that actually has a very strong effect that ultimately is going to secure the embarkment of a new journey or maybe a new investment for this group. The Six of Wands could actually come in the form of maybe a win for somebody on that team, which turns into a win for the entire team or the entire family. And what I'm also seeing is from this transition is also going to be an opportunity for you to lift up, popularize, or maybe invest more intensely into some kind of shared goal or aspiration that is now getting a chance to be lifted off the ground with these people, or maybe even something that's just deeply personal to you. When it comes to your challenge this week, you do have the Fool card reversed. And remember what I said before about the, only real problems that are coming this week have to do with inflexibility or maybe a bad reaction to change. Well, the Fool card reversed is reiterating that. There could be some issues that come up this week when it comes to people that are overcommitted or people that may actually have a negative reaction to environmental change or policy change for its own sake, right? It might not even have to do with what is actually shifting, because with the King of Pentacles, we're actually seeing everything getting worked over for the better. You might be dealing, though, with collaborators, coworkers, colleagues, neighbors, whatever, that are simply just, they were always going to have a bad reaction to change no matter what it was. With the Fool card reversed, you do not want to let those responses influence your perception of what is going on, because with the King of Pentacles and the Six of Cups, this is actually working in your favor. It may not necessarily work in their favor, especially if they honestly didn't want this to occur in the first place. But holding yourself back because of maybe the splash effect that it has on other people or spaces that you share with other people, that's not the way to go this week. Do not let any kind of cynicism, doubt, or reactivity to a good thing just because it's a change influence you the way others might let it influence them. When it comes to your relationships with love, romance, and partnerships, you do have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. And with the Page of Pentacles reversed, I am seeing something is going to be on the chopping block when it comes to something that you have going on with a partner or a spouse. And it is something that is showing signs of just not paying off. This may be something that we have decided to try and invest in or create or commit to as a couple, whether it's for the marriage or for the family, something that we have introduced recently, or something that maybe a partner has started doing or something you've started doing. But with the Page of Pentacles reversed, it may actually be more costly than it's worth. And in fact, actually with the Page of Pentacles reversed, we're going to get a chance to purge it, especially because it does look like something that's only becoming a bigger and bigger burden on all involved. With the Page of Pentacles reversed, this could be a space where, if people take the fact that this is either collapsed or failing very personally, it could create some hurt feelings in the love or family department. But once we get it over with, everyone's going to be a lot better off for it. When it comes to those of you who are currently single or available or looking for new people or seeing somebody recently, the Page of Pentacles reversed is indicating that something that is trying to kind of work its way into this new scenario or a recent scenario can't really be allowed in if it's going to work. Now, this could be something that you and your intended or partner hopeful is trying to do or trying to work in, or maybe it's a certain dating style or a relationship style that we're trying to adopt that ultimately is not working, or something that is being brought to the table, or a foundation the relationship is being built upon that is not going to work. This is not necessarily saying we can't make it work with this person, but we are going to have to ditch an approach that is already showing signs of taking us off the road we want to be on. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And should you ever wish to get a session with me, go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com.